We have big decisions to make for 2021, really hard decisions. And I think the biggest decision that we need to make for this year is who we're going to be this year compared to who we were last year. I know a lot of us are excited that we're now in 2021. Here's the catch. If we're excited about 2021 and the only reason that we're excited is because the year has clocked over from 2020 to 2021, we actually have a big problem. What we really should be working on and really looking into is what kind of a person are we going to be in 2021 that'll be very different than the person that we were in 2020. For example, if you were negative in 2020, how is that going to translate in 2021? Because just because the year has transitioned from 2020 to 2021 doesn't mean that your negativity is going to go away. What we need to be working on is a solid plan. What kind of person am I going to be? What are the three things or the one thing that I need to do to be a little bit better than I was last year? Perhaps it's my attitude. What needs to shift? What needs to change in my attitude from last year compared to this year? See, I think the people that thrive, regardless of what the year is, regardless of which political party owns what or is in what, are the people who've got the right type of perspective. And I think the big equalizer for most of us in this new year and essentially in this era is going to be about perspective. I usually tell our clients, instead of them getting a life, I tell them to get a perspective. Most of us lack perspective because we are so focused on what we don't have sometimes, and we focus so much on what we've lost rather than what we've gained. The purpose of today's session is going to be built around this idea of making sure that we have perspective. I want to share with you how perspective makes all the difference. And so when you really think about it, when my perspective changes, I as a human being change. And that's what we need to do. When we think about ourselves in 2021, we have to think of ourselves as changed human beings. And the only way we can do that is if we make that one little change in perspective. And if we can make that one change in perspective, I know for a fact that the way we see ourselves in 2021 and the way we see other people, the way we experience the environment will completely change. But we have to make that really hard and difficult choice. And I'm asking you to join in with me this year as we take different perspectives in the way we see ourselves, the way we see others, and the way we see the environment. I really appreciate you joining me in this plan.